Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. The Vols will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Hey, people still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have the first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys.
And that ball's free behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Power football with the run. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it. They can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He'll run it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Kentucky's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on first down. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Harris will throw. Now improvising. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And they knocked him down almost immediately. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake that.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that...
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The run from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He saw man coverage, and the idea, just get it to my receiver as quickly as I can and let him work, David.
See man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can get it to him right now and get a positive gain.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Vols moving quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And they might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown ball.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Quickly to the tight end. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Trying to find his man on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. He's looking to throw it. Steps away to find some room. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's brought down after a nice game. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Pocket starts to collapse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Line getting set on second down. Running back goes in motion. On second down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Harris back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Throwing right. He's got it. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Wildcats getting set on first and 10. He's going to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. The Wildcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Seagal. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun to give, looking for room. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Volunteers are on the move. The back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. A strike downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and they got him for the sack.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their third sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure. And
picked off. Oh, the sweet feet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception.
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
And he breaks into the open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Got his man quickly. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out for the 30. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
Going up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Feeling some heat. Complete downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive.
Harris will throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now adjusting. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He just threw it away. I get not wanting to throw an interception, but you'd think he might want to keep that play alive. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Pulls it in on the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Dances away. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the ball squirted out. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Second down coming up. Harris back to pass. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. He's back to throw on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
It's still third and goal.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. Jumped on top of the pile. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammer, trying to get behind the defense. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
10. Returner goes out of bounds.
First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Throws to the back. It's complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Stands in and takes the hit. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.